Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4 Warlords and our playthrough as the Kyrnn Syndicate. And here's our empire. We're looking strong. We've got Dreadnaught doctrines coming down the pipelines. We're at 70% of the way to a prestige victory. And if we check the other victory conditions, please put this on a different page, please. We are 39% of the way to a culture victory. We have to have 60% of the galaxy. We've got 30% more to go. I mean, we did sort of give the AI a way back into the game when we decided that it would be a good idea to build the Infinite Archive and give them all of our currently researched technologies for absolutely nothing, for the gain of 30 prestige or whatever it was, 70 prestige. But anyway, we did it. It's done. We have completed the Hall of Unity, the Astral Lab of the Honor, the Infinite Archive, and the Grand Menagerie. We have the Dread Fleet that we can still do. This will bring in the Dreadlords. They're not that scary. Let's actually bring in the Dreadlords. Our scientists have detected a call from the edge of space, a place where dimensions intersect. Our advisors warn against allowing such beings through. They are certain that it will result in the loss of thousands of lives, maybe even the loss of our homeworld. Still, facing and defeating this other dimensional challenge would establish our reputation as legendary warriors. We have never backed down from a challenge before. Allow the creatures to enter our dimension. And there you go. We have allowed the Dreadlords in. What else do we have here? We're still looking for the Orb of Dragonol, and one day we'll do the Against the Tide challenge as a challenge run. Maybe we will see. Now we do have worlds that are ready to flip over here. These guys are gonna pop to us soon enough. It'll still take some time. They just got into our borders. We've got these worlds over here. Krynn's homeworld is under threat. And if we have a look at the AI, some people like us, some people decidedly don't, but we have a bigger military than most people, even the murder shrimp. And, well, these guys are actually a bit stronger than we are in terms of military and production, but nothing like the odds we have faced in the past, so still not too concerned. Let's send it forward. We do have Dreadnaught doctrines coming down the pipelines. I think we'll be totally fine in this position. Other things that we're looking to do is to grab this Ascension Crystal, and there is another Ascension Crystal over here. Now, both of these have been taken by the AI. I don't think this one has. We should have a shipyard working on a constructor. We actually have a constructor en route right now, so let's get him over there ASAP. Now, whoever owns this crystal, I think it is these guys, so it may be worth it to have a little bit of a war. We did do Chadria. We did do for Chadria. We have some levels on our flagships. That's pretty exciting. Who is it? It's the Sword of the Way. We will give you extended reinforced hulls, I think. Let's just do that. And we need to decide where these fleets want to be. Now, if we have another look here, I mean, the Phalanoids really don't like us. They are probably closest to declaring war. What is their political situation? They are not at war with anybody. Trading with these guys. And the Phalanoids are here. So let us take our fleet and send them back. I guess we're going to send them back home. Dratha did get a lot of space out of this, but we are going to take a lot of space away from them, so that's fine. Not too concerned. Let's send them home. If somebody declares war on us, Chadria will have its pants down, but that's fine. Do we even have a governor in here? We do. We do. It is a world. So what do we get with Chadria? A lot of research is what we got out of Chadria. We got a mixed bag of populations. 17 we're losing pops because, I don't know, the AI gets some insane bonus. People are pretty happy. There's a bit of pollution. I mean, it's a research world. We'll accept it. There's our Dreadnaught doctrines finishing up. That'll give us access to the biggest hull in the game. Let's choose a new tech. I think we're going to get some movement type stuff. Slipstream drives, for example, could be good. Extra movement. Help get our ships where we need to go, because we're getting to that point where we're going to need to be moving around quite fast and to distant places. Triceth with its 74 coming up on max pops as well, but they're not quite there yet. We'll just get a couple more of these supply ships. We don't need too much more. We should probably be focusing more on things like cruisers at this point. Mahoon, you're going to be doing Dreadnaughts for us, so it's time to create a brand new Dreadnaught, because I mean, why not? We just gave all the AI pretty much every ship hull up to battleships. We can expect a bunch of those coming after us. Let's edit the doctrine. We would like our Dreadnaughts to have plus 25% accuracy. Could be good. We'll solve a lot of our problems. And that would actually save a lot on like targeting computers and stuff. Maybe precision is one we need to consider more often, but you know me, I like the pew pew. 50% weapon cooldown is where we're gonna go. Our Dreadnaughts will have largest combatants. That'll be fine. Start a new design. Now we got a lot of stuff to play around with here on our Dreadnought. A lot of tonnage, 147. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4 shields. As for weaponry, Disruptor Bank seems to be the best that we have if we don't want to just spend Elerium. Yeah, sure. Let's get, I don't know, like 5 Disruptor Banks. We do have Avenger missiles. They sort of suck. Everything else really sucks. I do like to mix it up a bit, but for now, let's just have a gunboat. I don't know how many lasers we have on this thing. We got a lot. Definitely have a lot. Are there any other systems that we might consider putting on this thing? Experimental. The ship is unique to our faction. Why would I want to put that on there? Titanic eye sensor. I've never seen these things before. I think this was because we got that. How many lasers are on this guy? I love that you can actually see the models on the ship, though. That's a very nice detail. I'm kind of tempted to throw a flag module on here too, but I don't think we'd be able to build it because we already have one flag module. You know what? We're overthinking it. Maybe we can throw on some chaff or something. Whatever. Let's just continue with the disruptor banks, and then we can maybe think about something else. Maybe eye sensor, Titanic eye sensor. Sure, look at it. It's right there on the front. Flop. It looks stupid, but okay. All right, that's it. This is going to be the Dread Laser boat. How long will it take us to produce these? 5 turns out of our best shipyard. Now, where were we amassing our military? Looks like we were amassing them here. There's some experience for our battleship. Battleship versus cruiser. Easy victory. A little bit of XP. I've got a bad feeling. I'm not feeling very safe after we gave the AI all of our technology, so it's time to bolster our military. Chadria was producing asteroid miners. What are you producing? Another asteroid miner? I'm okay with that, actually. Let's get these asteroids online and see what sort of military we can get out of this. I'm very tempted to just scrap everything on this planet and redo it, because I'm sure we can get better stuff here. I'm sure we can get better things. Like, do we actually need this Durantium scanner? No. It's a +7, so it's giving us a lot of sensor range, but do we need it? No. Cost us money is what it does. We do like the tech capital. We do like the neural networks. They're very well placed. That's there. The coordination beacon we don't need, but it's an extra influence, which is good. We'll leave it. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to micro another world. Sham. Oh, when did we pick you up? Guess we took this one from the Phalanoids. Alright. I mean, it's another world, and it's building a bunch of stuff. Planetary conversions, terraforming plant. Did we do this? I think we might have done this. Hyperion Shrinker, love it. There's the Dreadlord, I believe. All right, so there's one Dreadlord. He is pretty strong. Let's see what he's got going on here. He's got some beam attacks. He's got some kinetic attacks. Railgun Singularity Driver. That actually looks really nasty. AI difficulty, yeah, it's not particularly scary. Do we have any other Dreadlords anywhere else? Ah, that's what we're looking for. Hell yeah. All right. Finally, we want these defended anomalies. There's another Ascension Crystal that nobody has actually captured. Oh, we're going to have to build something there. All right, let's get Chadria. Give me a constructor. Pretty decent production. We'll just get that one up really quickly. A culture relic and an ascension crystal. There's another Dreadlord. What's this guy have? He looks a bit more formidable, but he isn't. So where is my fleet? There should be somewhere in the area. Yeah, no, we can we're in a position to strike this guy, and that is a 0 casualty fight, so we will take it. No casualties against the Dreadlord. Let's go ahead and watch the battle because big ships fighting. Cool. What does this thing even look like? Well, it's dead now. I mean, we saw that coming, so whatever. Well, one Dreadlord down. Done. We're going to keep you heading back up this way to meet with that Dreadlord. For Sith, we still don't really know what to do with this planet, so just make us money, more money. And that's our turn. We do want to keep an eye out for any other potential Dreadlords. Dread Fleet, 1 of 3 down. So we know where the second one is. Where's Dreadlord number 3? Oh, the Terrans are under assault from the Luxor. And the Luxor are... Ah, you bastard. He killed my transport. Of all the wicked and shameful things you could have done. Shameful. Alright, but there's another constructor. Let's get him into position. That'll be an Ascension Crystal grabbed right here. Thank you. I think it has to be a communication starbase. Go ahead and do that. We will need a Xenoarchaeology. Boop. And there it is. Ascension per month is +1. First precursor relics online. We both also got a culture relic and an Ascension crystal. That's both of our win conditions. That's incredible. On Chadria, we are going to put another constructor to build to replace the one that we just lost. For our next research, I guess we'll take Orbital Deployment Mastery. That gets us an extra 10% HP plus Carrier Tech, so we might as well. Or moves on towards Carrier Tech back on Mahoon 3. Mahoon 3 is just, I mean, these are some of the best planets we have ever built. Everybody's happy. Population still growing. We could probably grow faster. We still have space in orbit. What if we got actually a colonization center to help it grow even faster? I do like that idea. Let's do it. Now Mahoon will grow even faster, and there's still lots that we can do on this planet. Now we don't want the pollution to get too crazy. I mean, there's clearly another housing triangle right here if we really wanted to get even more population. Let's just do it. We could always destroy them if we need something else in those spots. Mahoon 4 is at max population. I think we can afford another housing triangle down here. Down here. We want lots of military. Lots of military. Not feeling safe. More destroyers. Everywhere do destroyers. Everywhere start protecting your shipyards. I want shipyards full of destroyers. We got a probe. Our probe has finished probing. We can no longer auto-explore. Is that true? So what do we need eyeballs on? Let's find out who's winning the war over here. I want to know what's going on over this way. Let's have a look at diplomacy because some shit's going down. And I want to know who's winning. So the Manti have got 48. They're fighting the Luxor, who've got 30. So it's evens Stevens, but this homeworld is being captured, the Luxor homeworld. And I think the Manti are actually... Yeah, no, the Manti are 100% killing the Luxor. And that is fine. And it looks like the Luxor's ships, it's a battleship, is currently sieging Shield. But I think the Terrans will be fine. Once the Luxor are dead, this threat is removed. Alrighty, so we do have a very aggressive Dreadlord out there somewhere who's fallen off of our sensor range. Top opponent is the Drath Freehold when it comes to prestige. And we are going to go for that prestige win. Once we have these 3 Ascension Crystals, or 2 Ascension Crystals, hopefully we pick up this 3rd. We'll be getting a lot of Ascension. We've done all of these. We just continue to develop our economy and possibly go to war with the Drath. But alright, there's Orbital Deployment Mastery. The Drengen would like us to declare war on the Phalanoids. We won't be doing that just yet. Let's choose a new tech. We do have carriers in 1 turn. We might as well go ahead and research those, because it's ships that the AI doesn't have and hopefully will struggle to get. Now, back on Varuna 2, we need to have a look and see. They're at max population, which means you're a prime candidate, Varuna 2, for making us deliverance invaders. But I would like our invaders to be a little bit better than your average invaders. So what we're gonna do is have a quick check over on the fleet builder as to whether or not we can improve upon the invader class. So let's grab invaders. I don't think we can. Equipment space is 35. So what I might actually do is build a thing. Well, this actually comes equipped with a transport module. We can't improve on that. It's always going to have that conquest rating. But we do have space for a lot of other stuff. And I don't think transports come equipped with anything. Like, we could put weapons, I guess, on the transports. That's something I've never done before, and then they can contribute to fighting. I don't know if that means they'll be targeted. But okay, let's get a shield, 2 shield generators on there, and just some weaponry. Some disruptor banks or something. Glue on disintegrators. Disruptor banks, yeah. Let's get the disruptor banks. Put 2 of those on there. We might as well get a bit of hull plating as well. Some chaff. Sure. A little defensive option there. Deliverance. This is Assault Invader. There's an Assault Invader. We'll take 7 turns, but we'll get it. And at least it'll be something for our places that have max pop. Something for them to do. Now, on Town 1, let's have another check. Same thing. Population still growing. It's an awful, awful looking world. If we had to do a planetary conversion, I would probably put it down here. Got all of this stuff to upgrade. Whatever. Constructor, we're going to go after the Ascension Crystal. It is somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Let's just click you down. Let's see, where is my fleet? Our exploration has led us to an artifact of precursor origin, a device once capable of bending the fabric of spacetime and instantly relocate their vessels to chosen coordinates. It's another wormhole generator. That's 2 of those that we have. This is going to be very, very funny. We need to find out where the Dreadlord is. He's somewhere up here. There's a Dreadlord. Ooh, he just murdered somebody. And there is carriers. You know, I love carriers. We haven't really built up a bunch of carriers. I believe we have a quest for serrated munitions as well. That's 1 turn. Let's go ahead and do that. In fact, almost everything is 1 turn at this point, I just realized. Pirate smuggling and worst plague this sector. We can allocate some resources to stopping them. Sure, let's do that. It's 200. We are rolling in the moolah, baby. And kind of, I don't really know what to do with all of this cash. We've got so much money. We could probably buy off the AI in a massive way. We don't need to. Let's just sit on it in case we want to rush out something, some more ships, more destroyers coming out. You know what I will do? We want to go after that defended anomaly. And we also want to kill this Dreadlord. Now let's go this way first. We'll go after that Dreadlord first, and then we'll go after the last Dreadlord, and then we'll see. For a Sith, get yourself another destroyer. Chadria, destroyers. If you can get me a destroyer in under 4 turns, you're doing destroyers. Destroyers, just so many destroyers. I'm gonna keep an eye on where this puppy goes. There's another one. Oh, he's coming to my home system. All right, we can wipe him out with our defensive fleets. Oh, he's fallen back. Come on, man. He is actually cleaning up a lot of the AI ships. That's hilarious. Let's get fusion power plants. Or there's Doom Rays in 3 turns. So we're going to go Doom Rays. My bad. My bad. Didn't see the Doom Rays there. All right, let's take this guy out. Yes, quick battle. Done deal. Now we want to swing up this way. We're exiling Morris Ven from our empire. We believe he is a black market trader and information dealer. However, we're unable to prove it, and he is well liked by our citizens. If something happened to his shuttle while it was within your borders, that would be an unfortunate event. We can make sure that happens. Nihilism goes up. We can get some money. We can recruit Morris Ven. We're going to recruit Morris Ven. Come on, Morris Ven. That is not what I pictured Morris Ven to look like. Serves at the pleasure of a secret organization who could kill them at any moment. Secret Guardians, bound to the clandestine group, the Watchers, and also hostage raised. Not very loyal, so we can't really use them as a governor. We still have a couple planets that we can use governors for. We do have the Minister of Health position, increases growth. I kind of want to get all of these filled out this game, but you could also, you know, contribute to the Church of the Way. We could throw you in a ship. We could make you a diplomat. We could do so many things. Get you in as a Minister of Health, the Vampire Minister of Health. We're exiling Morris Ven. You know, we need talented Morris Vens. More Morris Vens, please. More Morris Ven. What do we do with this clown? Morris Ven, join the monitor. I've always said Morris Ven is less of a person, more of a title. Give me all of these guys. Put them in with Morris Ven. We still have space for a lot. Let's go ahead and get some more people in here. Boop, boop, boop. All right, that should be pretty much maxed out. Very good if I don't say so myself. And let's go after the heavily defended relics, because somewhere in one of these, I suspect, is the Orb of Dragonol, and we want it. We want it. Mahoon 3. We finished the housing. We've got way more population than we will ever need. Oh my god. I don't think we need to do anything there just yet. Alright, everybody defend your space plorts. There's our first Dreadlord popping out. We'll go ahead and just park him here, I guess. Everything goes here. Moon, you are all about just the Dreadlord laser boot. We're gonna upgrade you to having Doom lasers pretty soon, Mahoon 4. You can get me destroyers in 4 turns, so it's destroyers. You should be able to get me destroyers, all the destroyers. I'll skip all of this destroyer making. We're doing destroyers, guys, for a long time. Now, back on Mahoon 3, this amazing, incredible, huge, beautiful planet that we've built. Pick up some modules. We're gonna need those, and a lot of them eventually. Another asteroid miner. What are we doing with this asteroid miner? I guess over here is fine. I mean, so this is the last Dreadlord, I think, that we need to kill somewhere up here. I kind of like the idea of just leaving the Dreadlords running amok, because they were blowing up a lot of these smaller ships. Now, if we look at the AI's logistics, the AI, because of we gave them our research, they can have up to 108 ships. They will always be able to field more ships than us. There's the Dreadlord. And there is Doomrays. Choose a new tech. Let's go for shield augmentation, I think. Get more shields going, or fusion power plants. That'll give us things to build. So let's do it on behalf of the Luxor Dominion. We entreat you to lend us your strength against the formidable Manti clusters. No, no, no. This is our research world. It still has some ways to go. Now you're going over here. Hopefully we can actually do this. Anomaly is being defended. Should we engage them in battle? Absolutely. Did we lose anything? We did not. You're going to go ahead and research that. No, you're in progress. Good. That'll be done in 1 month. And our other fleet, you boys, get me the head of that Dreadlord. There it is. That'll be the last Dreadlord done. The Dreadlords have been defeated, though it is impossible to tell if they were mere scouts into our dimension or something more horrible. Regardless, thousands worked together to defend our space from them. Lives were lost, but even more became heroes. Their tales and those of the might of our civilization will live on forever. Our battles will never be forgotten. That's 40 prestige plus an extra culture point. Is nice, I guess. Now, and we get that last ascension crystal. It's, well, second to last. This will be the last over here. Hopefully this flips to us once these guys have fallen. Now we're up to 78. It's going up, and it's going up slowly. And now we have our fleet kind of free. We need to hunt down some more of these red anomaly things. There's one all the way up here and here and here. Any closer to home? I don't think so. There's some down here. And we may want to operate in this region because there may be an opportunity to do some shenanigans. But really, I'm more concerned with just getting it done more than anything. So let's go for these guys, and they'll be relatively close to home. I don't really like sending our ships out that far, but what are you gonna do? We've got the military. What is going on here? Okay, so we've got a Terran battleship hanging out. This is under siege by this fleet that shouldn't even be able to siege. So this is going to flip in 12 months. God alone knows how they pull that out. They've got another Terran battleship hanging out. We've got a Luxor fleet with a power of 44. All right, there's an actual mess here. We're gonna see what happens. Are you gonna make a move, Luxor? They're running away. All right, there's fusion power plants. We get those. They do give us a bit of pollution, but we get a lot of manufacturing, and this leads to upgrading bioplastics, which gives us upgrades to manufacturing and manufacturing capital, which we probably want to do. But I'm also interested in just more shielding, make our ships better. The AI will always have an advantage. They have just generally more everything. Now, what do we need for this fusion power plant? We need antimatter. How much antimatter do we need? 5. I feel like we have enough manufacturing here, but if we can get dreadnoughts and carriers out in 1 turn, I mean, that would just be really nice. So let's go ahead and buy up some of these. Where would we want our fusion power plant? 2.5 bonus per level is not as good as some other things, but it does give +3 adjacency to military. So I think it's time we move this supply depot. Let's destroy the supply depot. Let's get this down here. Happier with that. And then we can replace the supply depot as a +6, or there's a +5 there. That's a +7. We'll go ahead and put the supply depot on the +7. All right, Carissa destroyers. In fact, now that we have Doomrays, it is time to kit everything out with Doomrays. So let's ship design, show ship designs. Give me a second. I'll just have all of these things updated. And just to say, currently we were running disruptor banks with a beam attack of 13. Doomrays have an attack of 34. So this is a massive power spike for our ships. This is going to cost a lot of Alarium. And the way we're mass producing these ships, like this thing is going to cost us 9 Alarium every ship that we build. AS Destroyer Elite. We are going to build some of these things because we're rich and Alarium typically doesn't cost very much. We're gonna dump all our cash into Alarium and build as many of these things as we can. Now we won't have those out in 4 turns like the other destroyers. So we'll still go with the regular destroyers in other places, but somewhere like Chadria. No, we don't care about Chadria. We're just building up a token defense here. I think I will take this fleet of not too important ships to snipe these things on the hunt for the Orb of Dragonol. This precursor artifact is apparently constructed of a never-before-seen alloy, one which we can now adapt into manufacturable materials that will greatly increase the durability of all of our ships. Tremendous news! Plus 10 HP, 10% HP to all of our ships. Wonderful stuff right there. Let's just pass the turn. Priceth will be giving us destroyer elites. Those happen in 4 turns. That is a reasonable amount of time. And let's keep it going. Now, even with our fleets going walkabout, I still think we have enough military back in our main bases to at least make up a few fleets of very capable ships. Especially once, you know, the Dreadlords keep popping out. Maybe we should make an elite Dreadlord. Ooh, that would cost us so much. There's shield augmentation for force field projectors. They want us to declare war on people. No. Gravimetric shields are coming. Let's see what we got here. We've got the bioplastics. I don't think we need it. Being able to upgrade housing is nice, but we're gonna go in for more shields. We want that military tech. Chadria is basically a done planet, and I don't want to have to think about it, so let's just get you to do aid researches. Varuna can get us elites in 4 turns. Sham can get us... How come we're able to make another flagship? Did we lose our flagship? No way. No way we lost our flagship. We took no losses. What happened to the Wayfinder? It's still here. Our flagship has encountered a mysterious sleeper ship drifting through space. We are going to allow the colony to continue its journey. We don't need to do anything here. Your flagship detects an unusual energy signature coming from a nearby asteroid. Upon investigation, the crew finds a stable and potent energy source. Plus 5% manufacturing is very nice. Sham, regular destroyers. And we need to go over to a shipyard, any shipyard. Let's go to Mahoon's 3 shipyard that is doing Dreadlords. New ship class, Dreadnaught. Flag module. Let's get 4 barrier fields. Let's get all the doom rays. This is going to be silly expensive, but it is a flagship after all. Okay. Neuroflex plating. I'm kind of interested in just getting maybe some things. This is very expensive. Very heavy stuff, Neuroflex plating. How heavy is this? 13? Maybe this is the ship we want the Divine Temple module on. Nah. That goes on something else that I have in mind. I am a simple individual. Give it a little bit of armor. There you go. That's our flagship. Now we're going to save this one. This is the Way of Doom. There you go. Now, how much is that bad boy going to set us back? 20 Illyrium. That's all right. We'll only ever build one of these things. So I guess let's just buy up how many more Illyrium? Only 2. All right, let's buy up 2 more Illyrium. We will queue up the Way of Doom. Okay. Okay, I like this game a lot. I do. I like this game a lot. Our constructor is in position to pick up this Ascension Crystal finally. I don't think there's anything else nearby that we want to swoop in for. Probably best if we do put it like here. Just in between so it's at least in range of both of these. Hopefully we don't lose out because of this decision. There's gravimetric shields, and somebody from Varuna 2 is about to get out into space. And I think everybody is max happiness, so who do we not want? We got any criminals here? Get rid of this vampire. They look creepy. We welcome you, Kyrnn. It's the Liberators. I believe we can work together, sure. Gravimetric shields, fantastic. New tech, moves plus 3. Let's go ahead and grab that. It's a pretty big deal. Varuna 2 destroyers. There's our first assault invader. Yes, indeed. That is a very suggestive shape. That is exactly what we will be doing to most of the planets. Let's go ahead and add you into this. Beautiful. Population not changing. Why? You should now be changing. We're not starving. There's no crime. There's no pollution. We'll see if that changes next turn. Mahoon 4 destroyers. Chadria destroyers. There's a Dreadlord. Okay, that station is full. Into the military starbase. That's full. Into that starbase. And just keep building up the military. These guys want to... Go away. Be serious, man. Be serious. We're at 82% of the way to that prestige victory. Drive system optimization is on the way. Still no real threats as yet. Most people seem to be okay with us. And the ones that aren't have got wars of their own to deal with. For example, the Taurians are fighting the Marauders. So we don't have to worry about them. The Manti are currently warring with the Luxor and are doing very well, the Mantis. The Luxors are about to get out of the game. The Terrans are fighting these guys, Splinter Faction, the Liberators. It's all sorts of chaos. Meanwhile, we are just living the dream, trying to find the Orb of Dragonol. I don't think there's anything else for us to do besides the Orb of Dragonol. Maybe we will trigger Against the Tide. Maybe we will. That would be a very stylish way to win out the game on a prestige victory, though. What would we need to do here? 88 months, 88 turns. That's 88 clicks of the end turn button that we would need to survive with all of the AI bearing down on us. And I honestly think we could do it. We're rich enough that if we wanted to, we could probably just spam down a ring of Omega star bases around this core system here. All right, this core system here, and just defend it against wave after wave. And that actually sounds like a lot of fun. Could be like, you know, a They Are Billions sort of situation. But we'll see. We'll decide on whether or not we're feeling strong enough to pull that off. I mean, never underestimate the AI. They have, well, not you. They have the numbers and the production. But is there anyone here who's actually our rivals? The Drath are our rivals. The Drath definitely are strong, at least as strong as us. Everybody else does not have the ships to match us. The problem is we gave the AI all of our tech. So if they wanted to, they could form massive fleets of up to 107. That is more than us. We can have 86. They technically can form enormous fleets. And if a fleet of 107 came at us, I would fear for our survival. But we will see what happens in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.